This is Specmix every time. The Specmix D2W mix system. Continuous output, high productivity, every time. On masonry projects, job site productivity is more than just a goal. It's a necessity. Above all, you can't have your crew waiting for mortar or grout, ever. The Specmix D2W dry to wet mixing system is your solution for high production, top quality masonry materials. Maximize your labor, speed, and job site efficiency with the Specmix D2W. The D2W dry to wet mix unit is the latest Specmix material delivery system that thoroughly mixes any Specmix dry pre-blended product into highly workable, consistent, ready-to-use material. When attached to a standard Specmix G7000 or 10-bagger silo, the D2W WETMIX functions as a continuous on-site material batching system that allows your team to mix material when they need it, wherever they need it, to optimize manpower and cut product waste and downtime. The D2W WETMIX easily connects to a water source and 250-volt, 50-amp single-phase electric service. At the touch of a button, the D2W produces perfectly uniform mortar, colored mortar, and grout with exceptional board life that meets spec. Using the latest technology in material mixing systems, the Specmix D2W's engineered mixing action literally cuts, folds, and blends the pre-mixed product with water thoroughly and with precision to deliver a double batch of material in just minutes. It makes good mud.
You don't have to worry about a guy at the mixer adding too much water or too little. It comes out the same every time.
The simplicity of the D2W WETMIX control panel allows anyone on the construction crew to mix product after some basic training. This is a major advantage for lift operators and laborers that have more important responsibilities than standing at a mixing station or shoveling sand and breaking bags when masons need materials. The D2W eliminates mixing labor. The D2W mixes all the products you need on the job when you need them. Mortar, coarse and fine grout, stucco, shotcrete, concrete, or any cementitious-based product. Waiting on ready-mix trucks to arrive on site is no longer a concern.
If you get a short load, they're going to charge you $200 to $300. And out here on a job this size, sometimes you need it Saturday, you can't get it from the plant. So with this dry to wet, we have it anytime we want, whether it's Saturday, Sunday, 6 o'clock of the evening, and we can mix up a 5-gallon bucket or we can mix up 50 yards. It don't matter.
Material production starts at the push of a button, and the D2W is built tough to run all day. The D2W is designed to work on the largest of projects to the smallest.
For me, it's the only way to go. You have your, especially with the grouting helps, you can get your mortar or the grout here at any time and do small pours, big pours, and you don't have to wait on a truck or anything. The mortar being consistent makes it a lot easier, and it makes things a lot easier on the job site, a lot faster.
There's some days that we'll go through 40 bulk bags of grout, 15 bulk bags of mortar, and without this system, there's no way you could do it.
With customized controls which can be set for jobs requiring continuous mixing or set for job scenarios when as little as 2 cubic feet of material is needed at a time. A simple control valve allows the operator to quickly adjust the water content and consistency of mix. Best of all, the water content of the material is always measured to meet prescribed water-to-cement ratios. This ensures product performance from batch to batch.
The good thing about the Specmix is where it's pre-blended, all the specs on it, just like here, the testing lab said that it was consistent every single time. 6 months into the job, they actually quit testing it because it was so consistent.
The Specmix D2W provides a dust-free mixing station.
The general contractors are really impressed with it because of it being so clean. You don't have bags everywhere, you don't have big sand piles all over the place. It's a real neat, tidy system that don't take up a lot of space.
The handheld remote control allows operators to be working in 2 places at once, while standing as far as 300 feet from the mixing station. The D2W's automatic cleanout cycles make daily washing labor-free. There's no disassembly, no wrenching, no spraying, just push a button. The patented mixing chamber, shaft, and paddles resist product buildup.
On the D2W system, your laborers will love the fact that they don't have to beat out a mixer, they don't have to clean it out, they push a button, the water shoots through and cleans it out, cleans up in minutes instead of having to scrape and beat out your mixer.
The Specmix D2W eliminates the need for traditional batch mixers, laborers, and all the related expenses. The Specmix D2W breaks new ground in powered material delivery innovation. To be competitive and maximize profitability, contractors of all sizes and scope must cut labor costs, waste, and equipment needs while increasing job site safety, production, and profitability. The D2W is the ultimate tool that constantly delivers when needed. Every job, every time.
When using the dry to wet compared to a sand pile and a shovel, there's no comparison.
If I was doing a big brick job, I would never use field mix mortar anymore, not after using Specmix.
Specmix, designed to keep you going, keep you moving, keep you working, every time.